Initialize it on this side. What does that mean? Oh, there it goes.
That's what it means. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the No Cover TV podcast. Look who's next to me. Gene Copley from 3 Days in the Grave is in the house. He's going to represent the band, and I'm going to dig into Gene's mind in a little bit. We're going to have a good time today. And actually, you might remember his face from another interview. He sat in with Imran. Yeah, yes, that was a real good interview. So check out
Oh yeah.
Imran's interview and check out everybody's interview. It's always different. Even if I ask the same questions, you just don't know what these artists have to say, definitely, or what I have to say, because sometimes I slip at the mouth and I get my own self in trouble. So, so watch out, everybody. But before we get talking with Gene here and into our interview, I want to thank each and every one of you out there watching the No Cover TV podcast, and you that all have epilepsy out there. I'm sorry I'm doing this. Please don't fall over with a seizure, but no Cover TV podcast logo right there. Support your artist out there. And you know what I'll do at the end of the show, or at the end of what I'm going to do here. But first, I want to thank each and every one of you out there. Like I said, it means a lot for me, from watching the show, from the TV days to radio and now podcasts. We're all over the world. Everybody wants to hear their story and their music. So definitely check out all the interviews on Spotify, which were audio. Now we're on YouTube and Facebook with the live interviews. It's wonderful. All genres, age groups, it doesn't matter. Let's get the music out there, because I believe music makes the world go around. I really, really do. And I want to apologize for this show because I screwed up on the time, kind of, because Gene's is in California, I'm somewhere else, and I go by Eastern Standard Time a lot of time when I book the shows from the States. So forgive me if I screwed you up on this interview, but watch now. Don't go anywhere. Stay. Okay. All right. We're good there. All right. So, anyways, a few people I want to thank real quick. Sandra out there, I want to thank you in the bottom of my heart for spreading all of these shows out all over the place and promoting the No Cover TV podcast. I want to thank Samantha Schroeder out there that does the same thing. And of course, hey, I want to give a shout out to Brian Moore at Curtain Call Records, definitely, and getting some of his artists out there and the music out there. You guys are great. All of you are great to support these artists, man. You all kick ass in my book. Oh, yeah. All right, let me catch my breath. Gene, you know what I'm going to do next, don't you? Say my three favorite words. That's right. Support, 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 support these artists. Go to their shows and pay a cover charge if there is one. To get to that swag table, get a duffel bag. Make sure you have a duffel bag, backpack, whatever, man. You want to get right to that table, buy it all. Get the CD, the album, the hoodie, the T-shirt, the coffee mug, the keychain, the bumper sticker, the shot glasses, the underwear. Did I say underwear? Yes, I did. And everything else that's on that table. I've seen it all. And yeah, load up. Then get your butts to that floor. Enjoy the show, man. Have a good time and see if you can stay afterwards. Meet these wonderful artists. See if you can get an autograph on all of your stuff, the posters and everything, because it means the world to them and you, and it means a lot to me. I believe in autographs, definitely. And remember, these artists like Gene here, they love doing what they're doing to put a smile on your face, and your smile kicks right back to them, puts a big old grin and smile on their face, doesn't it, Gene?
Sure does.
Yeah, it does, definitely does. So in the house, like I said, Gene Copley from 3 Days in the Grave. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you again, my friend.
How you doing, brother?
Good, I'm doing great,
Great to
man.
see you.
You too,
Thanks for
my
having me.
friend. Yeah,
Thanks for having me.
I can't wait. I was looking forward to this interview with you. We got to chat a little bit while you were with Imran there, but this is about you
Yeah.
now, not him. Hi,
Yeah. Yeah,
Imran.
I'm the star. I'm the star now.
You're the
I'm the
star
star
now.
now.
That's right, exactly. So Gene has been through one of the interviews. He didn't get to answer the questions, but today he does, and I got itch in my ear. I'm sorry for that. That's what happens when you wear headphones sometimes. So Gene, how you been, man? He's in Southern California where it's warm and nice and cozy, probably, aren't you?
Uh, it's it's not warm now. It's just
It's not
we have a
freezing.
storm coming. We have
Uh
a
oh.
storm coming, but yeah, so it's
Oh,
a little chilly, but not much.
it's a little chilly. What's chilly? 70 degrees?
No, it's probably right now. Probably well to us, chilly would be like 50 degrees. You know, that's
Right.
us because in California it gets like between 80 and 90 degrees sometimes. That's
Exactly. Yeah. In my
yeah. So
home,
it's
I feel bad for Michigan where I'm from, and all that
But
snow
it,
and
but at least we don't. But at least we don't get tornadoes. Though. I mean, we get flash floods, but we don't get tornadoes and stuff like that. So
maybe
that's
a
a good
few
thing.
earthquakes once in a while, right?
Yeah, once in a while, but that's a guy
We do
from
a little.
California is used to that.
Right, right. When you
I'm used
start
to that. That's like
bouncing up
that's
and
nothing to
down,
me.
right. I remember feeling a
It,
few of those
it
when I
just
was
put me to
out there.
sleep.
Right, yeah,
It'll
it
just
helped
put me to
rock you
sleep
to
because I feel like
sleep.
I'm rocking. Right? It'll put me to sleep.
Don't stop. Yeah, don't stop. Let's keep it going. All right.
No,
So
no.
Gene represents 3 Days in the Grave, which is a three-piece band that kicks ass. I mean, these guys are something else. Now, what's unique with Gene's band, I want to say, I'm going to put metal first and then rock, okay? Because it's hard, it's driven, but the greatest part about the music from 3 Days in the Grave, it has a word in it. It comes with the word. All right.
Right.
And if you don't know what that means, I'm not going to call you idiots, but yeah, oops, I just said it. But anyway, what we're talking about is these gentlemen here, they spread the good word of the Almighty. That's right, our Lord.
Right.
And it is a wonderful, wonderful thing to see that you have taken metal per se, and you've been able to incorporate great wisdom and words out of those tunes. Whereas usually when you're listening to metal, it's it sounds like hate and things like that, and it goes in some kind of different direction usually. So I don't like to usually talk about music first, but I just want to touch on that part right there. What do you feel about that? With the music and how you're playing it
Um.
and it coming off.
Well, I actually like the music because I grew up on that.
Right, right
But the
on.
whole point of yeah, the whole point of what we were trying to do is we're trying to because people think that when you serve God or Jesus that you have to listen to a certain kind of music. Well, we were trying to tell people that it doesn't matter. You
Right.
can praise them through Christian rap, country, rock, metal, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we decided to do that genre, and we get a lot of people, man, that really, really, really do like us. It's
Oh, it's
amazing how people just they say you guys are very dark, but you guys are old school. We like that.
right. That's what's nice is that the
It
darkness
takes a
meets
lot of
the. Go ahead.
yeah. It takes a lot of guts and courage to use music like that.
Oh,
In a Christian realm, it takes a lot of guts to do that. We get a lot of some people like us, some people don't. We get some
oh,
people
of
talk bad
course.
about us, but
Mm.
it's whatever. I it's
Exactly.
it's criticism, but if you didn't like us, you wouldn't be listening to us, right?
Right. You wouldn't have criticism then exactly. But
Right,
what you just said is dark music, but it's come to the light. So you're bringing the
right,
both together and making something beautiful. That's what I like.
right.
That's cool. That's really
Because
cool. That's
music is a very powerful thing, man. And sometimes
hmm
you get music that talks about suicide or
yeah.
depression. We're trying to be more uplifting, trying to lift people
Exactly.
up to feel good in their spirit, and also know that there is a God up there. But
That's
we don't
right.
push it on nobody. We just sing our music, and whatever
Sing
happens
music.
happens.
Right on, brother. Right on. All right, let's go the other direction instead of talking about music. Let's get to know Gene a little bit. Now, Gene, you gonna let me go upstairs in that head of yours, fish around?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll like it, but yeah, you can go upstairs. I don't know if you'll like it, but you can go upstairs if you want.
I've seen some
You
messy
you might see
beds.
some weird stuff. No, I'm kidding. You might see some weird stuff up there. No.
We'll try to avoid those things. I'll just walk right past. Okay, let's
Yeah,
find
just
an
just
open.
walk the other way.
Let's find a
Just walk
path.
the other way.
Right, you don't want to be in my mind either. So, but anyways, let's get in Gene's set here. Let's figure out what's going on up there because I'm thinking Gene, you started young, and of course I'm going to start you young. And I want to know what you were listening to back when you were young. I'm thinking between 5 and 8 you were getting into some tunes that your parents or brothers or sisters and etc. might be listening to. What would that be? Would it be on records or radio? What was
Uh,
catching your ear?
no, back when I was a kid, we had like albums, records, albums. And my
Oh,
family
right,
listened
right.
to a lot of like Elvis Presley,
Yeah.
Teddy Pendergrass, people like that.
Yeah.
So I really didn't get to feel the metal until I was about 12 or 13. My
Okay.
brother turned me on. My brother turned me on to Black Sabbath,
Your
and I
brother
listened to
did.
Black Sabbath. I listened to Black Sabbath. I was like, wow, man. And
That-
then I started listening to other bands, and then when I got into high school, I started listening to groups like Dokken, uh, AC/DC, Skid
mm.
Row, Guns N' Roses, stuff like that. And so I use that as my uh, for music now. That's what I use. Like I didn't grow up on that. Uh, as very young in life, I got into rock and roll later on, but
Sure, sure, sure. Well, what
it's
I
much it's much better to me.
much better appreciate it more. And what I see is like, you just kind of your brother kind of molded blossomed you when he presented you with that first album with Sabbath. I mean, you listen to that, you definitely want to hear something more of the same type of
You're
music.
break
And
you're
you hear me?
you're breaking up really bad.
Am I breaking up? You hear me all right?
You're breaking up really bad.
Check, check. Sometimes this
Yeah,
happens,
your
folks.
camera just froze.
My
Your camera
camera.
just froze.
I'm still live on my end, everybody. Let's see. Eugene, you hear me? You see me? Gene, you are you
Yeah,
there?
I can see you now. Yeah,
Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you and I can see you.
Oh, okay, okay. So that
Yeah, I
must be
can hear you.
lagging because you didn't go anywhere and nothing changed. Okay,
Yeah,
so all right. It's not like I said, we might lag once in a
yeah,
while,
you're
folks.
lagging.
Okay. But anyways, you started with that Sabbath album. I feel it just made you blossom, to explore into the other fields and other bands back in that era, which just tore it up back in the late '70s and the
Oh yeah,
'80s and stuff. It was an amazing era. I missed it bad myself. And so now you're a drummer, okay?
right.
But now, when you were younger, before 18, did you play an instrument at all?
Yeah, I started playing drums actually when I was 13.
13.
Um, yeah, I'm a self-taught drummer. I just took it up. I watched other musicians, and I just got the feel of it, and I just knew how to, make it
Okay.
sound good. I'm
Nice.
not a fancy drummer, but what I do is
That you love.
I just do what I have to do. You know what I mean?
There you
Um,
go.
but in high school, I played with a few bands, just for fun, and
It's
you know, I didn't get serious about being in the band until I got a little older. Because when you're
so
young, like you want to chase girls and stuff. You know what I mean? That's what I did.
that's
You
why
know,
that's why we buy guitars at a young age because we want all the girls, and it never worked.
right? And when they find out you're a musician, man, they're just like all over you, man. They just like, ooh.
Yeah, we won't
Girls
go
are
down that
crazy.
road. You said it, I did. It didn't come out of my mouth, people. I'm not. Yes. so okay. So
Had to clear your throat a little bit.
a
Ah.
little bit. So it just brought back a lot of images to my head, and I don't want to emphasize on those.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, so okay, so you played a few high school bands and had a good time, and I'm sure you were just playing rock, metal, and stuff like that, right?
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
but all right, so 18 hits you, and it's like, well, damn, life just hit me. I got to go get a job. I got to school, family, whatever. What'd you decide? What path did you take? But it sounds like you kept music in the background.
Uh, yeah. Around that time, I kept music in the background because was I had a girlfriend at that time, and she did get pregnant. I have a daughter that's a little older. She's 35, about to be 36. So that kind of slowed me down. I didn't really
Right.
do much music, and then till I got a little older, then I started playing more and more bands and more bands, and I was doing paying gigs and stuff, and
Nice.
um, that lasted for about, I'd say, maybe 5 6 years, because I moved up north in California for a while, and I was up there playing with some
Oh, did
bands up
you?
there.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Nice.
up towards Fresno,
Yeah.
out by Fresno. Yeah, I was
Okay.
playing in some bands out there. So,
Okay.
so
So
yeah,
so so through before 3 Days to the Grave came, you were playing some other bands. Now, were those bands pretty much rock bands too?
Yeah, there were. One was like a ZZ. One was like a ZZ Top style Southern, that
Hey,
Southern rock ZZ Top style. I played it in a straight blues band before.
really?
Um, yeah, and I did some country bands before, which I'm not a big country fan, but country music's not that hard to play. It's really not.
No, no, not
Um,
hard.
I
Okay.
really, I really didn't start getting back into rock and roll because the thing is, my guitar player Robert, I've known him since 1985. Okay, we were in a band, we were younger, but it didn't go nowhere, so we lost contact. So back in 2000, we met up again, and
Nice.
he said, "Well, I'm doing acoustic coffee shop. You want to play with me?" So yeah, so we started doing it, and then back in 2006, I said, "Dude, let's do some rock and roll, man." He's like, "I don't want to do rock and roll." I said, "Dude, let's do rock and roll." So we went into a studio and he wrote 12 songs into like a 2 hour period, man.
There
And
you
he's
go.
never done.
Hey,
Yeah, and so
EP's done.
yeah, so that's when the rock and roll journey with 3 Days to Grave started, was back in 2006, and we've been doing it ever
2006.
since.
Wow,
Yeah,
nice, nice, and all original members, right?
yeah. No, the bass player, we've been through two or three bass players. Me and Robert's original, but Greg's been with us for 10 years. So we had a bass player before him, but he
Okay.
hurt his shoulder, and so he just couldn't do it anymore. So
Oh, sure. Okay, understandable. But you guys are amazing. Now, I definitely hear influences in the music. I'm hearing Dio, Sabbath, Deep Purple, all kinds of stuff. Now, would you
yeah.
say, that's a lot of all of your guys' influences too that you
Uh,
kind of throw in there?
this is funny because me and my bass player like that music. My guitar player was a Beatles fan.
He's the
He
Beatles
listened to Beatles. He
fan.
listened to Beatles growing up. He did not like rock and roll.
You didn't like
Uh,
rock and roll.
so none of the stuff he writes is even Beatles stuff. I mean, it sounds nothing like the Beatles. It's all rock.
Well, you guys don't sound
Excuse me,
like the
which is
Beatles. Definitely,
oh,
that's
you know,
that's great.
and
The Beatles.
that's what's amazing is because he's writing stuff. He's writing music of stuff that he didn't even like as growing
He
up. He was
didn't
he
even
was a Beatles
like.
fan.
Right, you're converting them.
Yeah, it's yeah. I
That's
converted him.
right.
I converted him in. I converted him into rock and roll. I guess. I guess I'm a
There
bad
you
influence.
go.
I
Bad,
guess I'm a
bad
bad
Gene.
influence.
Bad Gene.
Bad me.
All right. Shame on you for turning someone on to rock and roll. Sinner. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, Gene,
Yeah,
what
I'm gonna
I
go to hell.
want, right?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go to hell for that.
they got a sweet
You're gonna
waiting
send me to
for
hell for
me.
that.
Right now, what I want to know about the band, you started back then. Did you go into 3 Days in the Grave knowing that you wanted to speak the word in metal and rock and roll, or was it you starting out with rock and roll and it changed to speaking the word?
No,
How did that come
my
about?
guitar player. My guitar player is a he's a Christian, and
Okay.
he knew what he wanted, and uh, I'm a Christian as well, but we don't push religion on people. That's people's choice.
Right. Right.
But we both decided that's what we wanted to do. But we have recruited a female temporary as a singer. We have a new video and song coming out pretty soon with her singing on it.
I think I
Uh,
heard it, and that's called The Gift, isn't it?
yes, yes.
Amazing,
Uh,
amazing.
yeah,
And
that's
was
just yeah, that's just a sample video. We're gonna do an actual video of her in it, and it's just gonna be amazing. We're just waiting to get her.
beautiful voice.
Those still shots. Those are all old pictures, but we're gonna do some recent stuff. So it's
Good, good.
we I really like her. I really like her voice, and I really think that she brought 3 Days of Grave to a totally different
Definitely
genre, different sound.
different level and
Yeah,
everything. Definitely is.
yeah. It's gonna.
Would she mind if you mentioned her name? Let's give her some props.
Her. I don't know her last name, but her name is Kathleen.
Kathleen, you're amazing.
Yeah,
Great voice, Kathleen. And
yeah. I love her
yes,
voice. Yeah,
yeah.
and I'm very picky on my female singers. So when I heard her voice, I was like, wow, okay.
That
I
was
don't like too
cool.
many female singers, but um, I'm a
Right.
big fan of Ann Wilson. I love Ann Wilson, Pat Benatar, people like that.
Right. Oh yeah.
So I get very picky. So my guitar player was like, "Well, listen to her voice," and I was like, "Wow, okay, yeah, I love it. She's got a
There
great
you
voice."
go, brother. It goes definitely with that song and with the music. I would say definitely get her on some more tracks. Most
Right.
definitely. That's awesome, my friend. So now you got it coming out, the gift coming out. Now, is that just going to be the single, or are we working towards putting all this on an EP? What are we doing?
No, we have a album gonna be. Uh, we got that song, and then we have some songs that Robert sings on, and then we're gonna write a whole bunch of new stuff for her to sing. Because
Great, great.
we want her to be the thing is Robert doesn't want to be the primary singer anymore. So we had a female singer before. I don't know what happened, but she left. So when Robert heard her voice, he said, "Well, why don't she just?" He asked her, why don't you record for us?" And she agreed to it. And it was her first.
Okay.
It was her first time ever in the studio, man. And she did a great job. Yeah, she
Some
never
people are
been
just
before.
amazing.
Yeah, she's very talented.
That's
And
great. It's funny when you come across somebody who doesn't think they're talented and they are talented, very
yeah,
talented.
she's. I was very impressed. I was like, wow. And I even told her. I texted her. I said, look, you did a great job. I love your voice. And I was very. I gave her a very encouraging word. You
Right.
know,
Now,
she's a
yeah, good. So now you also collaborated with that troublemaker. What's his name? Imran. That's him.
oh,
Yeah, that
Imran,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
played on a song or two,
He's
and
a
he even.
troublemaker. He's probably going to have to do causing trouble right now.
I'm sure I hear the sirens. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. He said he's going to Rouse. He's probably going to go out and do something else. No, I'm kidding.
Exactly. We had to throw him under the bus. Hey, we had to, brother.
He knows. He knows I love him. He knows I'm just messing with him.
Yeah, we love you, brother. Yes, we do. But yeah, he played, and he's also performed live with you because he lived with you, and he's real close to you. So
Yeah,
definitely, he's
that
amazing.
guy's phenomenal, man.
He
He's
is.
a great guitar player. For people that don't know him, I don't know if you saw the last or if you ever, but he go to YouTube, look up Imran Ahmed, man. I'm telling you, that
Yes,
guy's amazing.
he is
He's
amazing,
just
and he's did a collaboration with my one of my best friends, Bruce Sevens, which is an amazing
yeah.
singer too.
We've done several collaborations with Imran. I think about 4 or 5 songs. I think, and then he played lead on one of our songs. So there's a
There you
song called
go.
"The One Who Created You," and he plays lead on that.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
That's
so he
great.
played on. We we've done collaborations with him, and he played a lead. He played lead on one of our songs. So,
Okay, okay. Before I get any farther, Gene, can you tell everybody out there where they can find you and your music on 3 Days in Your Grave?
uh, well, you can find us on YouTube. It's
Hmm.
the number 3 days of grave, like it shows on the screen. We're on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, and we also have a 3 Days in the Grave Facebook page where we have videos on there, and it talks about the band and stuff.
Okay.
Um,
Now, it looks like you guys are quite busy. You're playing out quite a bit, aren't you?
yeah, and I'm in the process of doing some work with Airborne. We're starting a project, a side project. Um,
Oh, ooh,
well,
I like
yeah, me and
that.
him and my bass player. I think he's gonna do it. But he's in another band as well, so I don't know. But me and Imran definitely are gonna be working on some stuff together. We have a
Oh,
band.
cool.
It's called Light in the Darkness.
What? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to this. Now you got me all geeked
yeah.
up. Whoa, hell
It's different.
yeah.
It's different than 3 Days in the Grave. The music is a little bit different. It's rock, but we have different genres of kind of music. We have some Red Hot Chili Pepper style. We have some 80s like 80s metal, rock.
Okay, there you go.
You know Imran. He has different styles in his music,
Yeah, he
but
does. He's
yeah,
that's great.
so it's not one style. But yeah, we're working on that right now. So
Well, good. I encourage what to other musicians out there. Do like Gene's doing. Collaborate with your band, or whether you're doing it individually. Just don't stick to one thing and go down one avenue. Because the tree, I
right.
always look at it as a tree. As you start straight up, but then you can branch out and you can do a lot of many different things with your music and other
Yeah,
things like
because
that.
when you branch out with other musicians, it actually makes a name for yourself. You know,
It does get
and
you out there.
3 Days in the Grave has also been nominated for awards before. We've been nominated like 4 years straight, 5 years straight.
At the
At a
Josie, right?
Josie, yeah, we were nominated for Group of the Year, Band of the Year, Song of the Year, Entertainer of the Year, stuff like
Beautiful.
that.
That
Yeah,
that's
so we've
awesome, man.
yeah, so we've done
That
some things. We've played the Whiskey a Go Go like 4 or 5 times.
that's
We
probably just a
headlined it.
couple blocks away.
Yeah, we've headlined it twice. So we've and we opened up
Nice.
for a lot of famous people. So
Well, nice. Yeah, I love the Whiskey Go Go. I have many of the bands I work with have played there, and it's just a fun place to play, and it's just history. You feel
yeah,
the energy and the souls of all the other
yeah,
famous and people that were there on
it's
that
amazing
stage.
when you play on the stage. You think like, wow, I'm on the same stage that Jim Morrison played on. I'm on
Right?
the same
Yeah.
stage that Led Zeppelin played on. You know what I mean?
It,
It's like
it
you
takes
know,
your breath
it's
away.
yeah, it's
It
like wow,
does.
you're in this historical place and you're on that same stage that they played on. So it's like wow, it's like it's just amazing when you go there. It's incredible.
It does when you get on that stage. Does it did for me, but don't doesn't it make you want to work harder to please the ones that have deceased on
Yeah,
this?
because the Whiskey a Go Go is a big place, and
Yeah,
the whole thing is you want to go there and you want to impress the crowd
that's right.
because so when you go back to the play, they'll remember you and they'll come to your next show.
Exactly.
That's the
Yeah,
whole point.
exactly. Right, right. That's awesome, man. Right, and yeah, there's a lot. And you're in the LA area, and there are so many musicians and bands out
Oh
there,
yeah,
and I want to say the competition is hard, but you really don't have much competition in what really you're doing as far as
no,
genre. It's metal, but it's still there's so many damn bands, and but there's a
but
lot of
there's not
club venues.
there's not too much. There's not metal is not as popular as it used to be. Because
True.
you got a lot of R&B now, rap and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Right.
But I'm
Yeah.
not saying that's not popular, but you have other kind of music that these young kids listen to, and R&B, rap,
Right.
stuff like that.
Hip
So
hop.
it's
Yeah. Yeah.
but when you do a show like that and you see the young kids, we've had young kids come up to us and say, "Man, you guys are dark for a Christian band, but you guys rock."
Right
You know what I
on.
mean?
Right.
So we,
That's cool. That's what
yeah, I mean,
that's cool. That you could tap into somebody's darkness and bring them to the light. I like that.
yeah,
It's like turning
because
that flashlight on.
that's what uh, uh, that's what Three Days of Grave is all about to bring you out of the darkness into the light.
I like that. I like that. Now, do you guys ever plan on getting out of the city and doing a little touring?
Uh, we talked about it.
Yeah.
It, it's a lot of time consuming.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, but we have talked about it. We've discussed it, and we're probably going to do it eventually in the future.
Okay. Nice.
But
I would like to
nothing's
see
written in
that.
stone. Nothing's written in
Start.
stone yet. But yeah,
Right.
we've been
Right.
talking about it.
Just start small, spread yourself out a little farther each time. That's all, definitely, man. Because it's nice with the theater ages that you're already around the world. That's the awesome part
Right.
about it. So you really don't have to leave the town that you're in.
We're already our
That
music's
blows
already
my
been playing
mind.
all over the place. So what's the difference?
Right,
And
right.
we got fans in other countries, not so much here in the states, but in other
Right.
countries we have a lot. We have a lot.
I Yeah, I bet you do. Now, 3 Days in the Grave is a three-piece. Who's writing most of the material as far as lyric wise?
Uh, well, the majority of the songwriter is Robert, but me and him wrote a song together, and then Greg has been writing stuff, my bass player. So it's kind of we switch off. So,
Okay,
but Robert writes most of it. But like
he
Greg's
does
been
it.
writing stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
So does he bring it to you guys and you just put whatever beat down, or does he have a beat in his head
yeah.
that
He
he?
says what happens is that he'll start playing, and then he'll say, "Well, figure up a beat for this," and then we'll just figure up something. Me and Greg will figure up something, and it'll go along with this music, and then we just work on it a little bit till we perfect it, and then we
Right.
uh we go perform it. So
That's great. Now, what I love about the old days, back when with the rock and the metal bands that we got to see when we were younger and stuff, there was always that one song that was 8 to 10 minutes long. Do we plan on doing a song like that?
uh we have one song that's like 5 minutes.
But yeah, that's
We have
long enough, right?
I think we have two songs like that. Oh, a little over 5 minutes, I think. Yeah, one's called. Let's see. The Gift is pretty long, but we have Gateway to Hell. That's actually pretty long. That's like 5 minutes, I think, 5 or 6
Stretch it
minutes.
right out. A lot of instrumental. I love them. We used to go on for days, and we didn't know when to stop. We know when the good point was to stop. That was
Yeah,
great.
yeah. There's a part of that song Gateway to Hell where it's all just instrumental, guitar, drums, and
It
that's it.
goes.
Bass, nothing else. Yeah, it's just, we're just playing and having a good old time. Yeah,
That's what it's
people like
about.
that though. You'd be surprised. People like that though. That's amazing 'cause people like that stuff.
Yeah, they do. They actually do. They really they do. Now you guys are indie. Now, is you ever thought if a label approached you, you'd be interested in that?
Yeah, if a label approached us and it was worth it, yeah, we would. We've always talked about that. Before COVID, we were playing everywhere, man. We played the whiskey. We were playing
Right.
different places, which a lot of places closed. COVID hit, and just everything just. So we're trying to build ourselves back up again.
Right on.
But if say they offered us the right amount, yeah, we'd do it. Yeah, we
Okay,
would.
cool. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, we'd be stupid not to. You know what I mean?
Well, right, but it's all right. And the lawyer says it's good to go. Do it. Yeah, jump on that thing.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
so now you did a live album, didn't you? Wasn't that just recent?
yeah, yeah. We did a live album, yes.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Well, I like live, performances and albums. That just makes it sound it's real, and that there's no engineer or producer highlighting their accent and something into the
No,
music.
we did. It
It's
was funny because, yeah, the guy that was doing the mixing on there, he had a tablet doing it all on a tablet.
I do it all tablet. Where's the
Yeah, he
task
had
cam?
and then we sent it to the guy that does our recordings and our editing and our videos and stuff, and he mixed it, and it turned out pretty well. I mean, people love it. We had we
That's
had we had people wanting T-shirts signed that day. We got a big response, and
that's
because it was
cool,
a
man.
it was a blues thing. It was for homeless people. It was a blues thing. It was like a charity thing for homeless people, and we
There
were
you
we were
go.
the only rock band there. So it was like we got a lot of attention that day
Well,
because we
good,
were the
good,
only rock
good.
band there. We had our hats on, and people just like were like, "Wow, look at this band!" they were actually
Right.
tripping off the way we looked. Yeah.
Well, good, and that's what's cool is you got the appearance, the presence, the stage presence, and you're entertainers, and that's what's great. The
Good.
music's great, so you got it all right there together, and I love it. It's great because is the guitar player is that a Gibson SG I'm seeing?
Huh?
The guitar player, the guitar he's playing, is that a Gibson SG?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And bass player is on a five-string bass. Is that a Gibson?
I don't know if it's a Gibson
Or
or not.
it's
I
a
have no
Fender
idea.
or a Gibson, one of the
Yeah,
two.
it's
I'm
probably.
thinking.
I think it's a Fender. I think.
Okay, and you're on a five piece. Okay,
Yeah,
and
but
you're
but the
not.
drums that I was the drums that I was using at the live show, that's not mine. I have a Gretsch Energy Kit.
Oh, you got it,
That's the
Gretsch.
Yeah, that's the one that has the band logo on it. That's my Gretsch
Hmm.
Energy Kit. Yeah, and I
Ah,
I got that. I got that at Guitar Center, brand new, for three hundred
right.
fifty bucks. Three hundred
See,
fifty
there you go,
bucks. Let me
people. You don't need to spend a lot of
uh,
money.
and let me tell you why. Okay, because the one of the toms and the snare were red, and it was totally different than a regular drum set. The guy said, "We can't sell this like this, so I'm gonna give it to you for 350 bucks brand new." I got hardware and drums for 350 bucks, and they
That's
don't. And,
wow.
and normally, and normally you have to buy those separate. You have to buy the
Right,
hardware
right.
separate.
Those are
So
add-ons.
I
Yeah,
got all that for
wow.
350. Yeah,
that,
and
that,
that's what I use. I mean, I love my Gretsch. I love it.
Nice, nice. I like that. You're not using a speed pedal or a double pedal or anything like that. You're basic,
No,
right? Yeah, yeah. You don't need that.
I'm
No, and
basic.
yeah, and that's what's great. The three piece, because my band was a three piece. It sounds full. You don't need to add all this other stuff that takes away
Oh
from
no,
what
no,
you've already got. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
that to me. That's just too much, man. It's like,
yeah.
you
Too
know,
much can be too
I'm not
much.
I'm not trying I'm not trying to show off. I'm just trying to play music and let it sound good. I
Right.
mean, that's just too much.
Let me ask you this: how many times you throw the stick at one of your colleagues?
Never thrown a stick, but I wanted to hit him a couple times.
I wanted to hit him
Multiple,
and go, ah, there we go.
multiple,
I
yeah.
like, right
But I
on.
love them. But I love them though. But they both get on my nerves. But I love those guys.
Well,
They're
right
my
on.
they're
You
my
gotta
family.
love them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I couldn't ask for uh, a couple great guys, but those guys are like they're they're just not only are they good musicians, but they're my family. They're
Yeah,
being in the band is like a
exactly.
fan. Yeah, being in the
Yeah,
band is
it
like a
is.
family. You know what I mean? It's a
It is a
marriage. We
family.
got to go through people's problems and
Hmm.
but they probably want to hit me sometimes too. But we're just older. We don't do that no more. We're not in high school.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, my band, we were younger and we had an ugly divorce, so that was unfortunate. I missed
Oh, when I
out
was
on
in
that.
bands when I was younger, I was in bands.
Yeah.
I was in bands before where we got into fistfights and stuff. It got really bad.
Yeah, I had to walk away. I couldn't take it no more. No,
Yeah.
it just isn't worth it. Too big.
Sometimes, sometimes, sometimes that's what you have to do, man. Because if not, you end up like Pink Floyd. They all couldn't stand each other.
Right, exactly. So let's continue on. No, I listen to more music and stuff, and I want to say that the song "Your World" and "Turn on the Light," wow, kick butt, brother. I mean, I like that. Now, do we have more new material under the belt that we're going to pop out real fast, or are we working on new material?
We're working on stuff, but we do have some stuff on there, like the song called "The One Who Created You." It's uh, everyone's playing a lead on that.
Nice. I
He
like
plays.
that.
It's he's we. The story behind that is my guitar player couldn't find a lead for it, so we were like, "Well, we just have Imran do it." And around that time, he wasn't even living in California. I think he's either in Pakistan or in Georgia.
Somewhere, right?
And so we sent it to him, and he said it took him 3 tries, and he came up with that phenomenal lead. And it's amazing.
Three
People like it.
tries. You only get three
Yeah.
tries. Anyway.
3 tries
That's one.
only.
No, that's it.
Three strikes you're out. 3 strikes you're out.
Exactly. That's great. Oh, okay, my friend Gene. You remember last time when you were on the show with Imran, we had some fun questions to ask, and let's go down those and see what you've got to say. Okay. All right, let's do that. All right, let's see what we're gonna ask first. Okay, well, let's do the around the world one. Let's think around the world. Two stages you always wanted to step on and perform on.
Are you talking to me? What'd you say?
Well, what?
No, no. What'd you say? You
I
broke up
said
there for a second.
I want you to think around the world. Two
Okay.
stages anywhere in the world you want to perform on. Always want to step on.
Well, I wanted to play where one stage is where Emma played the Royal Albert Hall. That was one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
Mm.
and then another one, Madison Square Garden.
There
I've always
you
wanted to play
go.
there.
There you go.
Always wanted to play. My dream is to play there for thousands of people. If I could
Right
play there,
on.
then I accomplished my dream.
Exactly. And that's a lot of people in that stadium.
Right, a
That would
lot.
be great. Now,
If I could,
I want. Go ahead, G.
if I could do that, I'd die a happy man. Put it that way.
Right up. Well, let me ask this question. Um, you perform quite often and stuff. Now, do you like playing the smaller venues where the people are pretty much on top of you, or do you like being on a bigger stage, say, and doing a festival type thing where the stage is bigger, you get to the singer gets to move around, the guitar players, and
Well,
you're stuck.
I I've done both. I've done festival stages and I've done small venues. What I like about festivals is that there's a lot of people, and
Yeah.
and they're not like right up on you, but there's enough room for everybody to watch you.
You can breathe. Yeah.
Smaller venues is a little bit different. Um,
Different is a good word.
yeah, they're different. I don't know how to explain it, but I would prefer like doing a festival, like doing like a festival stage, which I've done that before.
Yeah,
A big stage
exactly.
like that I've done. Yeah, so
Right. I prefer the people to be a little further out than right next to me. Yeah, that's just sometimes people just step a couple feet back and let the musician do what they do. Okay, I know once you
right,
have a couple drinks, you think that you can sing really good and you can perform. Really, you can't. Okay, so just stay back. Okay.
right.
Oh, what's great is when you always get the girls that jump up there and start doing some weird
Oh
dances.
yeah, you know what? Girls are like girls are like they're
Oh, that's a different story. Don't go down that road.
yeah. I don't even want to talk about that.
Don't even talk to me either.
Yeah, no. That's a
Wow.
story for another. That's a story for another show.
That's a totally rated R show there. We're going to open that Pandora's box. Anyways, let's go on to another question, my friend. All right. This question, you remember this question from the last time. You get two answers. And this is people, a person alive and a person passed away. Who in your heart have you always, since a kid, that you wanted to jam with and be with and hang out with?
uh, John Bonham actually.
Oh yeah. Whoa, that'd be a
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Ooh,
He was my influence. He was the reason why I wanted to play drums in the first place. I seen
love to
him.
see that.
I seen him do that solo to Moby Dick, and he used his hands. I was like, oh my god. I wanted to be John Bonham for
Wow.
that's was he was my I mean I have several influences, but he was my main one. I mean, it just
No
if
man.
if I could meet him, you know, if he would if he rose from the dead and came back, which that's
You're right
impossible, but
on. Hey, go
it
visit
would
Gene
be
first.
that would be a dream of mine just to meet the guy, you know.
Right on.
But that could never happen. But he was a big part of my drumming
Good.
influence. He's the reason why I wanted to play in the first place.
Sweet. So how about somebody alive? Anybody out there alive that you'd like to jam with?
Who I would like to meet,
Or jam with or be on the stage with? Anybody alive?
I'd have to say, uh, I'd have to say maybe Tommy Lee.
Really? Tommy Lee. No kidding.
He's a, yeah,
Wow.
he's awesome. Yeah, he's a great drummer. He's
Yeah, he's a
yeah he's
madman. Wow.
yeah yeah
Now, could you see yourself on Tommy's drum set on the stage, spinning around and around, going every direction? Could you do that?
man.
Yeah.
I can see me doing that. That would be but no but the difference between him and me is I probably throw up because
Me too. Oh, pff. Yeah,
yeah
that would be
he's
the
just
show.
yeah I mean that would be the show that people be like yeah he threw up and that would be it.
What that hit me? What's this? What's the yeah? The audience would be taking
But see,
chunks off them.
people are crazy. People are crazy. They probably like that though. You know what I mean?
Well, they liked it when Ozzy would throw pig's blood on the audience. I remember those days.
Yeah, when I mean I've been to Ozzy shows and he would throw water on people. People be like, "Oh, he threw water on me." They loved
Yeah,
it.
right, right. And then
You know what I
Steven
mean? So
Tyler,
it's
Aerosmith, he'd spit on everybody. Cool, I got spit
oh yeah,
on. Really? So yeah, it is what it is. We're all crazy in this business.
yeah. People
That's
do crazy
funny.
stuff.
We do. We do. All right. Now, what do you think is the biggest audience you performed in front of?
Uh, I'd have to say when we did the Whiskey a Go Go, we had a lot of people there.
So that was probably close to 800, maybe,
I wouldn't say that much, but
maybe 5 to 8, 5 to 6, or something like that. I would say.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's take a journey back in time. Let's go back to the Whiskey a Go Go. Okay, you remember that very well. And it's your turn to perform, you guys. Hey, hey, hey. So let's get up on that stage and let's not let the nerves hit us. Let's be able to get through this because there's famous people that stood right here. So, okay, the audience is out there. They're loud and they are loud and they're ready. And you guys start jamming. And they turn around. Hey, what's going on here? I'm digging this stuff. This is cool. And of course, they're rocking out. They're getting closer. They're squeezing tighter. They're loving what they're seeing. They're loving what they're hearing. And you're seeing all this and you're behind the drums, but you get to pop up your head and look over and see this stuff. Man, when you see this, Gene, how does it hit your heart and make you feel, brother?
Man, just to see the response of the people, man, it's just like,
Yeah.
and the guys, and then the females, and so mostly the females, man. I mean, I know I should be talking about females, but something about the females when they see you out there performing, it's just a totally different world, man. Just watching people, period, seeing the way they act towards you and stuff, and and
Hmm.
it it's exciting. It gets my adrenaline going. I love it.
It
I love it.
is. It's a wonderful
It's like a
thing. And of
totally
course,
different world.
it is. And who's this young lady behind us?
No, that's my son.
Oh, your
That's
son.
my
I'm
son. No,
sorry.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, dude.
He has
Sorry,
long hair.
dude.
Yeah, he
Sorry,
has long
dude.
hair like his dad. He has
What's his,
long hair like his dad. That's my
what's his
little one.
name? What's his name?
Julian,
What's
Julian,
that? Julian?
Julian. Yeah,
Julian. Julian, what's
Julian.
up?
Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Get over here. You don't want to talk to Big Al? You want to be
You don't want
famous?
to talk to Big Al? You don't want to talk to Big Al? Come say hi.
Come on
Come say
over
hi.
here. See,
Come say hi.
this
Come
is
say hi.
this is your dad's show, so you're a
Come say
part
hi.
of it.
Look,
Oh,
say
how you
hi.
doing? Hey, how you doing, Julian? It's good to meet you. How you doing? You gonna be a rock star? Huh?
Go ahead, Cameron, get your the charger.
There we
Yeah,
go. So
yeah.
that's
Look,
cool.
he's looking for the charger for the phone. So
Looking for the charger for the phone. There we
yeah.
go. Okay. Well, that is awesome. Can I ask how many children you have? Just
Uh, I have three. I have three young children. My oldest is 13. I have a 12-year-old, and then my youngest is 10, and I have a daughter just 35, about to be 36 this year.
amazing, amazing,
So
brother.
I got four kids altogether.
All right, and you're probably the biggest kid out of them all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
right,
and
right.
I have a 5-year-old grandson. So
Oh wow, sweet,
yeah.
awesome,
So,
brother,
but,
awesome.
but I'm still the biggest kid out of all of them. You know. So
That's right. We know how to play. Yeah,
oh,
exactly.
exactly. Yeah.
All right, now I know you remember this question, and of course nobody ever watches the podcast, so let's answer this question honestly, and let's do this. Any embarrassing moments on stage you want to talk about, Gene? I know you're a drummer and you're sitting down, but
Uh,
sometimes just things
yeah.
happen.
I've had several. I've had one time I was playing and my cymbal fell, but I kept
What?
playing.
What?
And then I had one where the microphone hit me in the head. But good thing I had my head
Oh,
on, but it hit me in the top of my
dang!
head. Yeah,
Would the overhead
yeah.
knock you
I've
down or something?
I've I've dropped sticks before, and I've had a lot of embarrassing.
You're
But you know,
right.
you just got to keep you just got to keep going. That's showbiz, man.
Oh, I know. I worked with a few bands where the drummer would just get so mad and just kick the whole set off the stage and just walk off. It's like, oh, God, here we go. It's like, you know.
I have one. You're probably gonna laugh at this, but one time I was doing a show and I forgot my my bass drum pedal, so I had to
Oh,
kick it with my foot.
what? Your
I had to
4-year-old
kick it
foot
with my
had to kick it.
yeah, I had to kick it with my foot like I was actually playing. Yeah, and I actually had to kick it with my foot. It sounded different, but it actually worked.
I think
Uh,
it's time to teach your son drums because then he could have filled in on that part.
oh,
Bang, hit
he
it, hit it, hit it.
my middle my 12-year-old is very good.
Yeah,
He's
they all right. Hey,
he's self-taught like me, but he's very good at what he does. Yeah. He's learning guitar now, but like he's very good at the drums.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
keep him
learning it.
at
Yeah,
it.
he's learning guitar.
Oh,
He's
that's
gonna be one of those
cool.
musicians that plays everything. Yeah.
Nice. Now, do the children listen to different music than dad listens to?
My middle son listens to all the same stuff I do.
You do. Okay,
There's a
nice.
couple songs he likes that are different, but like he likes Black Sabbath, he likes
Nice.
Ozzy,
Nice.
he listens to Boston, he loves Boston.
All right. Cool.
He
Cool.
likes REO Speedwagon, you know, he likes Toto, you know, he likes groups like that. So.
Yeah, total, definitely. I always recommend don't hand your child the White Album from the Beatles because it's I'm still messed up from listening to that damn thing.
Oh yeah, that's a crazy album.
It
Out of
is.
all their albums, that's the album you don't listen to as a kid, man.
Uh, uh,
Not the
uh,
White
uh.
Album.
Put it down,
No.
kids. Put it down.
Did you
It'll
listen? Do
be
you listen to
okay.
the White Album when you were a kid?
And I was, of course, there was
Well,
some
that's
broccoli and stuff and involved, and yeah,
well, that says
so
a
that
that,
that didn't help.
that says a lot. That says a lot.
Yeah, right, right.
I'm joking.
Oh, yeah. The broccoli came from a good farm, and yeah, and you listen to the White Album. Oh, damn, I wasn't right. I was twitching for a while. It's like, what the hell?
Wow,
Kids at school go, what's wrong with
funny.
him? That's great.
I
Oh
still
man.
twitched.
Yeah,
I still
right.
twitch.
What?
I
What's
just
that? What's that? What's that? Hey, don't ask. You don't want
you
to go
mentioned the
that
White House,
deep.
I'm gonna start twitching. See,
Right, we're all going to start twitching. Look at all these thousands of people out there twitching. What was it? Oh, the lookout guy just posted this. Do you know who the lookout guy is?
uh, yeah, I know who the lookout guy is.
Well, he just
Michael Tobin, the lookout guy. Yeah,
posted
Michael Tobin, the
this.
lookout guy. Yeah.
Can you see what it says?
Michael
Right.
Tobin.
That's what's
That says a
wrong with
lot
me.
about you, brother. No, no, I love you, guy. I'm just messing with you. Yeah,
You're the man,
that's
Michael.
pretty much what the White House did to me too, brother.
You're right on. That's wonderful, Mike. Thanks for throwing that comment out there. That's funny, my friend. So and yeah, the stuff we got to listen to we got to grow up in a wonderful time. Wonderful time.
Yeah, man.
So
The '70s and '80s were like best years ever, man.
oh, they
Yeah, yeah.
were. They
I
were.
wish the '80s and '70s would just come back. I wish we could just go backwards in time, man.
I do. And like I told Iran, I even got a box for you of spandex and high heels to wear the next time you play. Hey,
He would actually look pretty good in some spandex
you're right,
and some
right
high
on.
heels.
Right. Do
Maybe
some
some
David Lee
maybe some
rock
eyelashes
kicks
for
and
him, huh?
stuff.
Maybe some eyelashes too, huh?
Some little makeup and lipstick.
A
Oh
little
yeah, fluff
makeup,
the
yeah,
hair right
yeah,
out. Oh yeah.
yeah. You remember look pretty good with makeup and fluffing his hair out. That's an idea.
That's good. And it's funny because I got to work with a lot of those musicians back in the day, and it's like, really, you did that?
I
So
remember I remember seeing Poison come out. I was like, man, they look like a bunch of girls, man. You know
right
what I
on,
mean?
right
They were
on.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
and then
Well,
and the Motley Crue started doing it with the pink
doing
and
it. Yeah,
and I'm like, wow,
exactly.
everybody's just doing
It
all
was
this stuff.
those
You know,
two, yeah, and then you get Warren and all the other ones that would jump in the pool exactly. But
but
Van
then
Halen
you
never did it. Do that? No.
but then but then you got that band Twisted Sister. They were also ugly dudes, man. Dee
They
Snyder
needed the
was like the
makeup.
ugliest one of all of them, man. That
They
wasn't even
needed
makeup. That looked like clown makeup to me. And they look like ugly sisters, man. They were like,
scare the
oof.
hell out of you. Got to rock out, but scare the hell out of you.
D
That's
Schneider
like
was
watching.
D Schneider, and the bass player were the two most ugliest ones in that band, man. It was that makeup on like that. Oof.
And you was
Still
and
makes
no,
you still makes you cringe today thinking about it. Ooh, Lord.
that's what I was just thinking of Guar. You know who Guar is? I mean, that's probably why they
Oh,
cover
boy, yeah.
up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa, that's some weird
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
I just saw it. Okay, but anyway, let's move on here, brother. Okay,
Oof.
52 minutes. Well, I'm having a great time, Gene. I want to thank you for coming on. I'm having a great
No
time.
problem.
Thanks.
Yeah,
All right.
I really enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. A few more questions before we get out of here. Now that we've got to that point, now I noticed the fan following is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and the music's getting out there further. Are we getting on some internet radio stations and getting the music out
Yeah,
there more? Yeah,
we're on quite a bit. I mean, we're on Rock Rage Radio is one.
yeah, Rock Rage.
Um, there's there's several. I can't even name all the ones, but yeah, we're
Well,
on
I've
several internet
good,
stations.
good,
But
good.
there's a thing out here. There's a thing out here called California, in California called Number One Music,
Okay,
where they rate your music, and we're on there. We're in like the top 10 on some of our songs.
really
So it's like a where they rate your music and where your band is with the votes and stuff.
nice, nice. Oh, well, cool, cool. Yeah,
Ooh,
that
where did you
I what's that?
go? No, you went blank,
Oh, I always go blank.
but
Hey,
you came back.
it's because I'm
Yeah.
old. No, but
At least you know.
yeah.
Well, just don't stick your tongue out, then you'll be okay. You probably do that behind closed doors, huh?
Right. You don't want me to stand up. Hey. So, anyways, people, let's move on from that. We don't want Gene to stand up either.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
That's funny. So, okay, Gene, let's a couple more questions before we get out of here. 5 years from now, where you want to see the band
Touring,
touring? Yeah, I like that. Definitely touring.
selling records, touring.
Definitely, definitely. And that
But
I
but
think I definitely see that.
but if not with 3 days in the grave, I will be touring with somebody.
You will be touring with somebody. Well, good,
I'll
good.
be I'll
Keep
be
keep
doing
going.
drums for somebody. If it's not 3 days in the grave, if we're not doing anything in 5 years, if the band decides they don't want to do it, I I will achieve my goal.
There you go, brother. Yes, that's it. You got to work hard in this business, man.
Because
Sometimes it
I
doesn't.
my thing is I'm doing music because I like it. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? I'm not doing music to waste my time. You see, a lot of
Exactly.
musicians do it as a hobby. I'm doing it because I want to do it. I'm not doing it to waste my time. It's if I can't make something of myself within 5 years, then I should be doing music. You know what I'm saying?
That's the way to look at it. That's what I do it. I love to do what I do. I don't get paid for what I do, and it's hard to make a dime, a decent dime in the music business
Yeah,
nowadays. Unfortunately,
I'm not I'm not trying to get rich at it, but I would like to make some money. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to take over the world. That's not my thing. But
I,
every musician that doesn't really have much going for them, which a lot of musicians don't, uh, money is good. I mean,
yeah,
it'll help me and my
can make
family.
money.
I got 3 kids. I got 3 kids. I raised them by myself. So it's like, you
Right
know,
on.
it,
Yeah.
money be good for me. It's not. It's all going to go to my children anyway. So
Yeah. Well, I found out the best place to make a good little income is casinos. If you can get into a casino, it's a decent check, definitely. So,
right.
just to throw a hint out there, get a hold of
But
casinos.
working with Imran, he's a go getter, and he's
Yeah,
gonna make
yeah.
sure that I get out there. He's not gonna let me sit on my
He's
butt. He
like,
already told me. He said, I'm not gonna let you sit
I love
around.
it.
You're gonna get out there and you're gonna do something. Is what he told me. So.
Right up. All right, Chief, before we leave, one more question, and that's got to do with, let's say, your son, your kids, any kids out there. What advice you want to give these kids and your children that they want to do what we do? You got any advice?
Well, like I tell my son, if you want to achieve something in the music, whatever instrument you play, work hard at it.
Work hard.
It takes a lot of dedication. It's a lot. It's time consuming. But
Hmm.
get to know your instrument as well, whether it's drums, guitar, keyboard. Get to know your
Yeah.
instrument.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
uh, you know, some people take lessons. Some people are self-taught, which me, I'm self-taught because my dad always told me that self-taught musicians are better than people that have to look at a cheat sheet. Those aren't
Why
real
do I still
musicians.
suck?
You know, he said real musicians don't have to look at a cheat sheet. Everything comes mentally. So
Right. I mean, yeah, it's right there.
yeah.
You
So,
feel it. You feel it.
but yeah, my advice to you is if you're serious, just stick to it. I
Stick
mean,
to it.
music can be your friend. If you want it to be, it's a lot of
That's
work,
right.
but it's going to be worth it in the end.
It's going to be worth it. It's a way to express yourself, definitely, and what you have inside you, definitely. And of course,
Right.
dreams come true. Make that dream come
Exactly.
true.
And
Just like,
you
yeah,
know, music will help you if you're feeling depressed. It's good to play music because it's like everything that goes on in your life is gone at that moment. All you think about is the music. But if you work hard, like he said, dreams do come true.
they do. Work hard at it, and it will happen.
Exactly.
Tell yourself in your head every day,
Exactly.
I'm a star. I'm a success. I am something. Say that to yourself because it does help. Okay. Don't listen to these people behind you saying, yeah, 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 yeah. F them. Do your
Those
thing.
people those people you have a critic in every walks of life. You have people that want to
Wow.
put you down. You got people that like you. You got people that want to give you constructive criticism.
Yeah.
But see, what I tell people is if people are noticing you, whether they like you or not, you're doing something right because they're
Yeah.
noticing you.
They're noticing you.
don't
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
don't let and not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna like what you do.
No,
But
no.
you just keep going. You don't let people bother you because if you do, then you don't need to be doing music, right? I mean,
Right. That's what.
I got a I got a guy right now that used to play with 3 Days of Grave when I had to leave for about 6 months. He's criticizes me. He says that I don't know how to keep time, and I'm like, bro, I heard your
That's what.
stuff. You're horrible. I mean, but do I let that bother me? No, I just laugh at him because he's jealous. It's called jealousy. You know what I'm saying?
It is because they can't do what you're
And
doing.
so if he was doing what I was doing, then he would be sitting behind the kit for 3 days of grave, not me.
Right
But
on.
so
That's
I'm
right
not going to
on.
mention no names, but if my guitar player, my bass player
Whoa.
is watching, they know who I'm talking about.
They know what
But
you're
I'm not going to
talking
mention no
about.
names because I'm not trying to cause no problems. But they know who I'm talking.
They know you. And since you brought that up, we never really did give a proper shout out. Give a proper shout out to your other two members.
Uh, Greg and Robert, if you're watching, bro, I love you guys, and I'm looking forward to our next show, and I'm looking forward to rocking out. And I love you guys very much.
There you go, family, brothers at heart. I love
Yes,
it,
they're my
man.
family.
That's right. Cool deal. All right. Anybody else you want to say hey hi to or anything else?
Just I don't know who's watching, but if I got friends or fans out there that are watching, thanks for your support and watching, and look forward to more podcasts, and hopefully make it to your city one day.
That would be great, definitely. All right, Jade, we're going to get out of here. So now, folks, you can go check out Gene Cuffley and 3 Days of Grace. They're on YouTube, all the platforms. 3 Days in the Grave. Okay, 3 Days in the Grave.
Yeah,
Oh,
the number three. Don't spell
yeah,
it out.
don't
It's right there
spell
on
it.
the
Don't
screen.
spell it.
Three
Yeah,
three
three,
days in the
three,
grave. The number three.
three. Okay, it's
Yes.
easier that way.
Yeah.
It's one button.
Yeah,
So
because some people want to
definitely,
spell it THREE, and it's not. You got 3 days in the grave.
that's how you spell it. Oh, wait, definitely. No, so check
Yeah.
out 3 Days of Grace. Gene, thank you again from the bottom of my heart for coming on the
You're
podcast. I can't
welcome,
wait to
brother.
have you
Thank you for
back
having me,
on. All
man. It was
right.
fun.
You
I
too.
really enjoyed it.
It's good seeing you, my friend. Definitely.
You
All
too,
right,
man.
Gene. So, all right, let's tell everybody peace. We're out of here. Till next time. We're out of here, Gene. See you
Peace.
later. All right. Peace.